Hi everyone, it's the Tiniest back with a new video for you. Now, we're not going to be reviewing anything today, but I've had some minor upgrades I've wanted to do to my main rig for a little while now, and to the point where this stuff has been literally on the side waiting for me to get it into my rig for ages. And rather than just fitting it and forgetting about it, I thought I'd share it with you. So we're going to, as you've probably seen by the thumbnail, I'm going to swap the memory, but I'm also going to do some little bits and bobs anyway. And I'm also going to do a vertical kind of mod on there, which I'll show you anyway. So it's just a glory piece. But anyway, the limited edition memory come through, and I've got the 3486, was it 3466? 3466 memory from Corsair. Now this stuff come, and it's the contrast kit. Now with the contrast kit, they've got, well, to be honest with you, it comes in a really lovely box anyway, and you've got like a really nice sheeny kind of pearlescent, mother of pearl sort of box to it. But then inside, the dims are black and white, so it's called the contrast kit. Now there are plastic sheets over the side of the memory dims, but they're actually matte white underneath. I don't know who he is. Maybe I should look through the phone book and find out who Matt White is. Anyway, so the black tops, I have to admit, I didn't think I was going to like them. But then as they started going into my rig, I've got to admit, they did kind of win me over. Now, if this wasn't my own personal rig, I would have left it. But I've got a bit of a fetish when it comes to the colouring in my system, and I like to keep it all kind of white and red based, just like I do with my car and the rest of the stuff I do in normal life. So I already had some sticks in there with white custom tops. So I thought to myself, let's have a look and see what they look like on these dims. So we've got the nice white tops with the red flashes and then the white sides on them. And I'm not being funny, then when they went in the rig, it was an absolute no-brainer. It's pretty much TTL spec memory. But I've also been wanting to do a vertical GPU mod on the GPU that I've got in there. Now it is just a 1080 Strix. But it's a 1080 Strix that I painted the backplate on, I painted the shroud on, I painted the fans on. It was just something I did a little while ago. I did an all-white version which we gave away, but I kept the red flashed one, you know, the slightly different custom one for myself, because I did two at the same time, because I didn't know which way I wanted to swing with it. So in the end, I ended up with it looking all rather spangly and lovely. And to be honest with you, with the GPU up like that, it does, the red and white works even better now. Although now I'm kind of literally sat here looking at it, thinking to myself, maybe the all white one would have looked better, Tom, because then you would have had the red LEDs on it. But the red LEDs aren't quite dark enough for what I liked. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm still in a bit of a quandary with it, but this may be the last little upgrade before we do something rather big. So I did just want to get this all in there, and I'm not being funny, that all white memory now looks the absolute nuts. I genuinely really like it. In case you're wondering as well, they're PG279s. They're the 144 Hertz ones. Yes, I have got them all dangled off the back of a 1080, but I don't game on this rig. This is my workstation. But that's also a little hint, because really, I do need a lot of cores. So I think it might be time to rip it all apart and maybe do an upgrade. Now, if I do this, I'm going to end up doing it, we'll do like a build log through it with on the OC3D forum, so you'll be able to keep an eye on things over there. But we also quite often end up having little bits of like a chat and debates on which way I should swing with stuff. Because at the moment, I don't know which way I want to go with cooling, because I've obviously got my own custom AIO, which Asetek done for me ages ago. It's a 360mm one in the roof, and where it's got the custom red braided hoses. Because people ask me how I did it, I didn't do it, it was made like that. So I'd kind of really like to keep using that, but then if I was to rip the rig apart, I'd probably end up having to change my cooling because of the cooling plate. And although it would be okay, I want to be able to do a manual overclock, and I want to be able to make sure that I can keep the temps down. So it's a bit of a quandary. So I may end up having to go down the like custom water route, and then that means it's going to take me ages to do, because I can't do it as a work project. I have to do it in my spare time around all the other bits and bobs. So it's a bit of a weird one. I don't know which way I want to swing with it. One thing I will say though is if you're interested in the memory, then you can just go and find it. I think they were doing it. It is special edition. It doesn't say limited edition. If you want to get the tops, you can get them from Cable Mods. You can easily go and find them. You can get different colour inserts as well. So you can do green, red, blue. You know what I mean? All of the normal colours anyway. Or to be honest with you, if you wanted to just go all white and crazy, you could just leave the white tabs in there that you can get with them, and it would look lush. Yes. So a very quick and swift video, because this is something, like I said, I've wanted to get it done and in there for ages, but now I've got GPU fans to give me something to look at now, and it's actually hiding my 10 GBE network card because I'm still on an X99 board at the moment. So I don't know whether I don't think I'm gonna go X299. Maybe I should go the next step up. I'm still going to need a network card at that point though, because I need the 10 GBE for all the internal networking stuff that I use in the office. But let me know what you think of the memory with the white tops for one. Case is the H500 in white, but you can get H500M as well. The riser card that I used, the ribbon cable, that was the one from the Cooler Master kit. Technically, I could have used the actual bracket and pushed it back into the case as well, away from the window. But where I've got my network card in there, I basically couldn't get both in. So that's the reason why it's up near the window. Temperature wise, really doesn't matter. I've got about an inch of breathing room there, and like I said, where I don't smash games out on it for 12 hours a day in a 30-degree room, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, give me a feedback, let me know what you think, and also let me know what you think about the possibility of this getting ripped.